Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today it's another vape video, or vapor related video. I was in a shop, vapor store, earlier today, and I actually went back because I forgot to get something, but that plays into our little story here. But I saw these two guys, from out of town. They came in, tried a flavor on the flavor bar, and they're like, "Oh, that's what we want," and they both got the exact same juice. Um, it was what they wanted, and they were happy that they found a flavor that they've been like searching for, I guess. But they left town apparently because because I went back and this is what the guy said in the store. They left town and they called the store and said it wasn't sweet enough. I've had the flavor that they're talking about. It's called Bahama Breeze, and the whole store is around like beach themed and pirates and whatnot. And it's one of the more sweeter fruit flavors that that store has. And if you're ordering juice from a vapor store, make sure it's what you want before you leave the store, or even before you order it. I know most stores, the premiums you can't taste, and then you get home and some premiums do suck. But make sure you know what you're ordering and that you like it before you leave the store. Even trying the flavors. Don't go in there, "Oh, I'll take the purple whatever, like purple bag or whatever and the flavor be." Take time, try your flavors. I know some stores are charging for a flavor bar, or like $1 or whatever. That's a whole another video. But if just make sure it's a flavor that you want, you're happy with it before you leave the store. Yeah, they wanted more sweetener in their juice, and I don't know if any of you know what more sweetener does to your coils and your tanks, but it fouls your coils even more. The darker the juice fouls coils more. The sweeter the juice fouls coils more. Changing your juice like all the time fouls your coil. Changing your wattage, not keeping your wattage the same, fouls your coil. There's a whole bunch of things that could happen. There's a lot of things that can foul your coil. To save your coil, keep your mod or whatever you got at the same wattage or same voltage, whatever increment you're using. If you're on temperature control or whatever, wattage, voltage, temperature control, or how many others there are. Keep that the same. Put your lock on, keep it the same. That's it. Keep your juice the same. If it's even a little bit of a darker juice, keep it the same. If it's clear juice, that's even better. Clear juice help your coils last a little bit longer. I use just about anything but darker juices because I don't like buying new coils all the time. And I vape quite a bit. I don't know about any of you. It also pertains on how you vape, how hard you hit it, how long, if you hold the button before you actually hit hit on your mod or your tank or whatever. A lot of factors do play in on how your coils last longer, and if they don't. Again, there are a failure rate on coils still. It's been better over the years. Usually it was like 1 out of 10 coils that was bad. Now it's 1 out of 1,000 almost. If you get a whole bad box, then the little 12-year-old Chinese girl didn't get enough sleep that night. But again, if you're going into a store, don't ask for more sweetener in your juice. That will foul your coil even more, and it's gonna irritate the employee, because most places, I know the place I go to, the bases are pre-mixed, so they it's kind of hard to explain. The guy showed me one day, uh, like they have the bottle and they got a syringe in it, and it's just the flavoring, just flavoring. So in a 30 mil, they would pull for a 30 mil, that'd be, if it's at a straight 10%, it'd be 3 mils. They put that in there, put the PG in there, nicotine, then fill it up with the rest of VG. But most of the flavors are pre-mixed at some places. Some places do mix it right there on the spot. I personally don't like that, because not everybody mixes juice the same that way. Although that they have to measure and whatnot. I know the store I go to has a chart, and it's perfect every time, no matter who is in there. Um, So, and that also does plays a factor on your juice. See how, and if you ask, if how do you make your guys' juice? If that offends them, then you probably don't want to be going to that store anymore. I know the store I go to, they'll share recipes with you, because they sell all the DIY stuff to make your own e-juice or vape juice, whatever you want to call it. But again, make sure you like the flavors before you leave the store, before you order them in the store. Um, Use clear juices, darker juices. If you use the same dark juice all the time, then that's you. But if you're changing from a dark tan to a clear, then that's going to also play in a factor. And also your PG and VG ratios. What I get is a 60-40 mix. That's the normal house blend that I go to. I am sorry, I just keep burping. But your PG and your juice is like a water. It's real runny. That helps get the e-liquid or your juice inside of your coil. The VG, the vegetable glycerin, helps stop the juice from leaking out of your air holes. That also plays in a factor of how your coils go bad. If you use a 90-10 in like a seven tank or a little mouth to lung system, then your coils are going to go out a lot faster. Make sure you figure out how you want your PG and VG ratios to be mixed at. Most of the time, the employees or the owners know which ones it is, but there's a lot of idiot stores, and I frown on stores so much because they don't know any customer service or anything. I'm not going to name any stores or anything, because I'm not one for bashing people specifically. I'll bash them, but not naming. Uh, so it just make sure you figure out how you want your juice made, that you like your juice before you order it, and that you like it before you leave the store. It's that simple. I saw those two guys, and they were just pissed off because it wasn't sweet enough. Well, he's like, I can put sweetener in it. The guy who's working in there, he said, I can put sweetener in there. It's just I'm not going to guarantee the flavor of the juice after. And the guy's like, all right, go ahead. And I was over in a corner laughing, because I need my juice more sweet. So make sure you know how the juice is made, how you want the juice made. Um, See if you want it so sweet that it gives you diabetes from vaping, go right ahead. That's you. But as long as you're vaping safely, you're not doing it wrong. So PGVG, see what ratios your store mixes it at. Make sure you like the flavoring by testing it. Make sure you like the flavoring or your juice before you leave the store. It's that simple. I I saw actually quite a few people in and out when my visit at the vapor store today. So make sure you like your juice before you leave the store. That's it. I'll be headed out, guys. It's getting late for me. It's 11:20 or 11:25 right now for me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Feel free, if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe and leave me a big thumbs up so I know that you're out there and that you're watching. And I'll see you guys later. See ya.